Hi everyone, Amanda here with Unwind Flow Yoga for today's meditation on our Sahasrara chakra or the crown chakra. This chakra is connected to a sense of cosmic consciousness. It's the very last chakra in the body, so we're going to be doing a more open monitoring style meditation, which is definitely a more advanced style of meditation. So try it out, see what comes up for you, and know that you can always return to it and achieve a completely different result. Starting here just by finding a comfortable position for you for your meditation. That could be sitting or lying down. Whatever's going to get you to a place where you can be open and receptive to what happens. Once you found your position, start to notice the breath. Moving the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing yourself to land here in the body and in your experience. Can you allow yourself to stay here right now? The crown is often represented by the lotus flower, which is a symbol of purity, enlightenment, self-regeneration, and rebirth. If you see a lotus flower, it's a large white or pink flower that grows in ponds on the surface. So you can see these beautiful petals, normally many petals on the flower, where the roots extend down from the flower into the mud of the pond. And this is often used as an analogy for the human condition, since we as humans can encounter difficulties of life represented by the pond, and we are able to reach out from these difficulties and achieve our full potential, and really achieve that beautiful lotus flower energy, whatever it means for each of our individual experiences. So keeping that in mind in our open monitoring style of meditation, I'm going to read you a passage from the Upanishads, which is a yogic text, a really ancient yogic text that has been translated. This translation is from 1987 that I'll be sharing with you. And what will happen is I'll read the passage more than once, and I'll just let you sit with it and see what comes up for you. The passage says, "Bright but hidden, the self dwells in the heart. Everything that moves, breathes, opens, and closes lives in the self, the source of love. Realize the self hidden in the heart and cut apart the knot of ignorance here and now." I'll read it again. Bright but hidden, the self dwells in the heart. Everything that moves, breathes, opens, and closes lives in the self, the source of love. Realize the self hidden in the heart and cut apart the knot of ignorance here and now. I'll give you about a minute of silence here to sit with that passage from the Upanishads. Noticing what comes up for you right now. Knowing that if the mind wanders, you can return to the breath. I'll read the passage one more time. Bright but hidden, the self dwells in the heart. Everything that moves, breathes, opens and closes, lives in the self, the source of love. Realize the self hidden in the heart and cut apart the knot of ignorance here and now. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Notice how it feels to inhale. Notice how it feels to exhale. Notice the sensations in your body in this moment. Where does the breath travel? Can you breathe a little bit more into your heart center, space around the heart? Let's bring our awareness back to the lotus flower, seeing if you can visualize it in your mind. White or pink petals, vibrant against a muddy pond. Knowing that this beautiful flower grew from the muddy bottom of the pond. Notice if you can connect this idea of the lotus petals of the flower opening, the way the breath creates a sense of opening in your experience. Noticing that we don't need to dwell on where we've been, but it's still a part of us. Notice if any other thoughts are entering the mind and allow them to be visitors, passing through the mind. Or noticing if you'd like to invite them in to stay with yourself, with the heart center and image of the beautiful lotus flower. I'll give you about another minute here to sit with the sensations and the visuals that you've created. Notice if the mind wandered. Can you come back to yourself? From here, we'll start to transition out of our meditation, taking a moment here to extend gratitude to yourself for enjoying this meditation today, for experimenting with more of an open monitoring, contemplative, insight style of meditation. Knowing that you can come back to this at any time. When you're ready, take the hands towards the heart. Take a final moment in gratitude. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you again soon.